Postmodern art, a late 20th century style and concept in the arts, architecture, and criticism, which represents a departure from modernism and is characterized by self conscious use of earlier styles and conventions, a mixing of different artistic styles and media, and the general distrust of theories. Intermedia, installation art, conceptual art, and multimedia are all forms of postmodern art.
Travel the world and the seven seas. Everybody's looking for something. Some of them want to use you. Some of them want to get used by you. Some of them want to abuse you. Some of them want to be abused.
What does it mean and to whom? The conceptual photographer strives to bring a message to the viewer. It might be a political statement, a social commentary, or in the case of the work I often do, the portrayal of a psychological idea about people, relationships, and emotions. The viewer's task is to figure out what the message is. The photographer encourages them to ask themselves, what does this photo mean? Some conceptual photographers work hard at making the answer to that question as specific as possible. They want the photo to convey one particular idea, regardless of who is looking at it and what that person's background might be. They might even claim that the meaning of the image is exactly what they intended and only what they intended. If you see a photo of a sickly looking man grasping his chest, coughing up smoke with a lit cigarette in his hand, the message is clear. Smoking is bad for your health. Rather than simply presenting a conceptual fact, some conceptual photographers persuade people to think a certain way about an issue and may even encourage them to change their feelings and beliefs about it. Other conceptual photographers take a different approach. In the photo, they offer up a general concept, but they design the image in such a way that viewers might interpret the meaning more subjectively, according to their own expectations, feelings, and backgrounds. The photographer steers viewers into a conceptual ballpark, then encourages them to decide for themselves what in particular the photo might mean. If we see in a photo, pack of cigarettes on a table next to a line of cocaine and a pair of dice with someone's folded hands in the background, the concept seems to be addiction, but the exact meaning is open to interpretation. The purpose of this kinds of conceptual photographs is to get people to think about a particular idea, usually by drawing on their own feelings, expectations, and memories.
Want to get used by you.
On the other hand, it creates a problem too. If the conceptual artist's primary concern is getting the idea across and skillful craftsmanship doesn't matter as much because the execution can be perfunctory, do you end up with a work that accurately portrays the concept but appears rather mediocre, so much so that people don't appreciate or even recognize it as art? Good conceptual artists, photographers, or otherwise will tell you that highly developed skills in technique and artistic composition help a great deal in hitting that home run of creating an excellent conceptual work. The process might be very challenging and creative, especially when dealing with complex or elusive concepts. I'll even go so far as to say that turning ideas into photos should be challenging, creative, and artistic when developing truly interesting conceptual photographs, and that the decisions might be made before, during,
If you love me with all of your heart, if you love me, I'll make you a star in my universe. You'll never have to go to work. You'll spend every day